What is going on, guys? We are playing WWE 2K22. We are taking a look at the custom wrestlers and I know there's a lot of videos about this already out, but I'm gonna look at some different stuff, hopefully, than some of them have looked at. Okay, as you can see, this is how you start off. I understand this stuff here. Okay, striker, technician. These are your cruiserweights, light heavyweight, super heavyweight. Okay. I'm just gonna go with heavyweight for right now. A heavyweight technician. You can fix this stuff. Okay. Current persona. You could go no persona. I'll probably end up doing that. But this right here is really cool. As you can see, you start off with these, sort of options here. And it looks like the attires that they had on WWE 2K20, like the ones you had to unlock, are already in this, but they're just unlocked, is what it looks like here. Okay, you got all this stuff, entertainer. This stuff is really, really cool. It's gonna make things quicker, you know what I'm saying? But I'm actually just going to, where was it at? We're gonna go with this right here. I want to take a look at, okay, I'll accept that. Okay, we're not gonna have a name yet. I want to look at the facial templates and body types first, just to kind of get started. Take a look, see what we got here. Okay, so we're gonna go to face. Okay, I think the templates are the same. I believe they are. I actually hope they are. They may have more. Yeah, these are the same templates. They definitely look a little bit different, but you could tell they are. I mean, some of them look different. That one looks different for sure. They resemble them, I'll tell you that. But obviously, they've enhanced the visuals of this game, so that's gonna make them look a little bit different. And so you do have that. I'm gonna take a look at the bodies next because I know they did something different there. But yeah, they kind of the same templates, I would say. Okay, so whatever. We'll just accept this one, and we'll go back and they still got the facial capture. I'm gonna try that out too. Okay, look at the body types. Okay, body type. From what I understand, you don't really morph anymore. These are your. Now remember, I selected heavyweight. I didn't select super heavyweight. So let's see. Okay, here's even bigger. I wonder if you could do this. Well, I know you can. You can do this with the women, but from what I understand, you can't edit the muscles. Like, you know how in 2K20 you could change the chest once you've, as you can see, your guys, are bigger. And their head even seems to expand. 6', 396. He's a big guy. Let's take a look at the smaller weights. So it looks like even though I did select heavyweight, that they do let you select pretty much anything. I think it might be because I could still change everything. That was just a basic starting point, is all that was. So I mean, they got some really good body types. I mean, but like I said, you can't really, like, if I stick with this, changing this custom will reset their attributes. That's fine. I haven't. See, as you can see, and you can't change nothing else. Like, you can't morph change what arms or chest or stuff. I mean, I already knew that. That's not really a big issue. Let's take a look at the hair. I know there's a lot of the stuff in this is the same. The hair types and the most of it is actually the same. You know, that's one thing I noticed. Looks like this stuff is pretty, you know, pretty much the same. Let's take a look here. Edit the attire. Go ahead and hopefully they have all the same, you know. Let me take a look at these eyes here. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the same stuff. You know, they just kind of changed the colors there. And I'm assuming most of this stuff does look the same. Let's take a look at the scars. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to look a lot better than what you saw in 2K20. This is the PlayStation 5 version, by the way. I am actually going to look at the PlayStation 4 version as well and do a video on that. Now here's, you know, you can move this around. That definitely looks better. I mean, it looks more, I mean, I mean, you would expect it to. It's the PlayStation 5, so you would expect it to look better, of course. Obviously. Got face tattoos. Okay. Put letters. There's your groups. I don't, you know, you can still create groups. Let me see, can you put letters in groups now? I know in the past ones, for some reason, you couldn't, and you cannot. You know, this is what I wanted them to do, put letters on here, but let's see if they've got different designs. They have the same exact ones. I mean, I don't have an issue with that. I like the designs anyway. It doesn't look like they added anything at all. That is a little bit, it's not a huge disappointment, but I kind of feel like, I kind of wish they would have added some stuff there, you know. It looks like they absolutely just didn't, you know. That's okay. So whenever you create it in the other games, like arenas and stuff like that, you can pretty much create the, I'm sure they, looks like they might have added some different photos here. Not that I really care about that, you know. So you got your miscellaneous stuff here. Okay, well, anyway, all that stuff appears to be identical. Let's take a look at the hair. I know most of the hair is the same. I will tell you, I'm not disappointed that a lot of this stuff is the same. I was really hoping it was. You know, I was hearing that they had different, that hair texture looks a little weird. It kind of looks like rubber or something. I mean, the hair texture looks a little, it definitely looks better in 2K20. You know, I'm going to look at the PlayStation 4 version to confirm that, by the way. Let's take a look. You know, it honestly doesn't really look like they added much of anything. I think most of this, almost all of this is pretty much exactly, you know, the same stuff. They just made it look better, enhanced it. Again, I'm not complaining. I mean, you know, they added, you know, and I looked at other videos already previously prior to this one, you know, or prior to the game release, where some people who had already had the game had looked at it. So, you know, I think this is kind of like an added, you know, like an 80s mullet type stuff. So they definitely threw, you know, added some stuff in here and there. I'm pretty sure that was already here, you know. One thing I'm going to look at here, I'm going to take a look at the female parts because there was a lot of mistakes on the female parts. Actually, let's look at some clothes first. I'm going to do that in a separate video, okay? Let's take a look here. You guys already know that my favorite thing about this game is looks like they added this alien. That's really cool. I like that. I'm anxious to see if they added a body to match that, because a lot of times they will have a matching body part. to go with, as you can see, they added this. It looks crazy, right? Let's take a look today. Okay, they do have the materials here. I was hoping they would still have that metal, So all this stuff, this is pretty crazy, right? So yes, they do have all that stuff from WWE 2K20. And, I'm still looking here, see what else. Got the chicken mask. Okay. Looks like it takes a couple seconds to kind of put the part on there. Again, that's not a complaint. It's just, I know this right here had some issues. Oh, that's only for entrance only. What? Why is that entrance only? In 2K20, you could wrestle, or yeah, you could wrestle with that. I know that for a fact because I had a character that had that. So it looks like they might have had some glitchy issues with it, and they had to take it out. They still got the Medusa hair in this game, We're still struggling with the compatibility stuff. That doesn't go with that hair, okay. And they have to do that because basically it glitches out and messes up stuff, so they kind of have to do that. And if you want to be compatible with everything, I guess you would probably need to have a bald character. Let me see something here. See if you can make that look a little bit better. Maybe if you go with that or something. There's obviously no furry type stuff here. No furry textures. I mean, this is pretty crazy. Let me take a look at the outfits to see if they got matching outfits to go with, like maybe that alien costume, As you can see, these are the same ones from 20. Again, I'm not disappointed. I'm happy about that. This is different. Not sure exactly what that is, but it looks pretty doggone, I don't recall seeing this. A lot of this stuff was locked. I never unlocked some of it because I didn't mess with that, the storyline, the whatever it was called, my player or something, I didn't finish that career thing, so I didn't unlock a lot of the stuff. As you can see, we got the old school Kane stuff. You're gonna have the old school attires, from certain wrestlers. It doesn't look like, I don't see any costumes that would go with that alien costume. I haven't seen that yet. Take a look. You got your prison costume. Got your doink. What is this here? Oh, okay. Got your doink costume. Of course, it looks a little different. It doesn't have the stars on the sleeves. Got your honky tonk man, of course. Got your giant Gonzalez. Got your shark boy. Maybe you can put that with the alien. Is this, what, chicken? That looks like that can go with the chicken mask, but that only goes with the entrance, so, there's that. Got the Cobra costume still on here. So, honestly, a lot of this stuff looks like it's the same, Again, not an issue. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same stuff. Not a whole lot. I mean, the best thing is the stuff looks a lot better, with a couple of added on parts here and there. Let me see what they added on hands. I don't think they added any. I want to see what type of gloves maybe they added. Because people release videos showing all the stuff in this game, like, for your custom wrestlers, but I felt like it wasn't really worth my time to look at it because I could tell that most of it was the same, so why look at that? Obviously, it looks better. It looks like you can't add the veins to your character. Like I said, they threw an extra item in here and there. I don't think that was in it. And you got to understand, some of the stuff that they don't put in the game, they do that for a reason. It's like, there's something wrong with it. It's glitchy. I don't get upset with them over that. People tend to get upset when what exactly is this? People get upset when something's missing from the game or they took something out. Sometimes they have to. They've had issues with games crashing and stuff like that. Do they have anything else here? That stuff looks the same. I mean, I'm gonna step out of this for a second, and I am going to look at since we pretty much can tell a lot of this is the same. It's pretty much the same stuff. But I'm gonna take a look at the superstars themselves, to see what we got going on there, because I know you can, edit the superstars, what I'm talking about, like the real superstars. Let me take a look at the Hogan character, because I have Hogan. Let me see, download it. I got all these characters here, as you can see. I got that package. So it looks like this Hulk Hogan's in the game. I don't think the other one is. It might be. I have to take a look. So here's your Hulk Hogan. Let's take a look. It looks like him, but I always felt like they make him a little bit too large, Let's take a look at. You can't take that off his head. I don't think you can. No, you can't. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, no, you can't. You can't take it off. You could just edit it or something, or change the color of it. Add a picture to it. Add some stitch. This is something I've hardly ever used. I never really used it, really. Add an image to it. Maybe I can add an image. Maybe, I don't know if they have Hulk Hogan stuff on here. Yeah, look how real this guy looks, though, man. That looks very real. Looks good, But I do think they did definitely make Hulk Hogan a little bit too large in these games. I'd have to see how he looks compared to another wrestler, but look at this. This is something new, right? You can copy colors around and stuff like that. I could change his persona if I want to. Look at this. I can do that? Oh, wow. But that headband is staying on his head. You better believe that. Or look at this. You can even do this. I didn't think you could do this. Wow. Look at that. You could totally transform Hulk Hogan if that's what you want to do. So there's that. I'm going to look at the female wrestlers because, they had some glitches on the shoes and stuff like that. So we're going to take a look at that. See if, well, I'm not saying see if they fixed it. I know they did. They had to have. Okay. Oh, they got Nia Jax in here. Is Nia Jax in the game? I would imagine she would be. The fact that they're actually showing her right there would make me feel like that she's in the game. I'm gonna go with no persona. I'm gonna start from scratch here. Take a look at some of this stuff they got going on here. So there's my persona. Actually, I did not want this character. I don't like. Okay, it's alright. It's alright. I wanted to start from scratch, but whatever. Let me start over here. I wanted to start from scratch. That's what I want to do. Okay, so let's go to female. I don't care. Well, it looks like they still started me off with this. Oh well, we'll just accept that. But anyway, let's take a look at the female bodies and stuff, see what they got here. Okay, look at body types. Okay, you got your thin body types. Got your medium. I'm sure you got your Nia Jax. These look like muscular characters here. Look more muscular than anything else. And you got your heavyweight. As you can see, they're not that big. I mean, I don't feel like they are. Well, they are actually. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely big. I mean, you know. Let's take a look here. Let's see. Let's take a look at the same stuff, because obviously these are females, so they got different options. Let's see if what's different, if anything. You know, what's going on? Why does my character all of a sudden have hair? This is weird. I want to get rid of this stuff here. I didn't want this stuff on here because I want to take a look at the templates. Let's take a look at the female templates. See what we got going on there. I can already tell they're the same. They definitely look more. They look younger, or you know, they definitely look different, but they certainly look more improved, I'll tell you that. But anyway, we're gonna look at you know, I'm spending a lot of time on this, ain't I? Let's take a look at the hair. Maybe they added some stuff there, hopefully. I can already see some glitches. You see the way that hair's moving? That kind of looks weird. This game may be in need of a couple of patches, you know. We'll see, but I think this is different. I don't know what the heck that is. Looks like somebody got a really bad haircut, is what it looks like. But yeah, I mean, these are the same hair. They did a good job of making them look better, of course, as they needed to. This looks a little bit different than before. It was in the game. The hair is like shaking. Can you see that? Look at that. What is that about? I don't know. Yeah, it does look like the hair has like a shaking issue going on here. Anyway, I'm not creating this character or nothing, but I'm going to take a look at something here. take a look at the shoes, because the women's shoes, there was a huge issue with a lot of their shoes. You know, let's take a look here. See what we got. Probably for the most part, a lot of it's the same. I'm sure there's some upgrades, but yeah, I can already see how much better the visuals look in this than the previous game. That's already standing out to me. Got the leather pants or whatever it is, or, you know, rubber pants, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna go look at the shoes. The shoes were really screwed up in the other one. Some of the shoes, only like the heeled shoes, were like really, I mean, really messed up. Especially when you wore like certain clothes with them. They were like glitching and morphing through the character's body. And like I said, I'm pretty sure they fixed it. You know, I would be shocked if they didn't. This is one of the ones that had the biggest issue. Was this one here. It was really totally messed up. Looks like it's fixed now, but in 2K, 20 it wasn't. Got these shoes. I can't remember what girls call those shoes. They call them something. But anyway, if you wear those with socks, as you can see, they're not compatible with a lot of them anyway. So obviously they did fix all that stuff. Anyway, that's going to be this video. I'm going to make several other videos. Definitely going to do some gameplay videos and put those out there, but that's going to be it. I got some other topics I'm going to put on this game. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because I am going to be doing a lot of questions that we're going to be answering. If anyone has a question about this game, I might do a video answering the question, or I could possibly even, just answer it in the comments, depending on the, how advanced the question is. If it's something very simple, I'll just answer it in the comments. For people who are on the fence about getting this game, they don't know if they want it. There's certain features they need to see if are in it. Just need some more information before they buy the game. Anyway, that's this video. Thanks for watching.